Welcome to Pro Tour Golf College. I'm David Milne. One of the prerequisites that all our students are required to do before they set up for a drill is to make sure that they have the distances marked out, and each of them are expected to do it every day to make sure that they can measure the drill that they're doing, and in doing that is able then to be able to put some averages, distances and proximity to the hole each time they finish a drill. There's no ifs or buts. It is a must, and that's the only way we're going to measure how they are training, so that they can train like they play and then obviously play like they train. So, you know, I'm going to get Greg here, Greg Ashton, who's part of the Pro Tour Golf College, and we're going to measure out a distance around the hole, which is 1.5 feet here. So Greg, if you can put that down, I'm going to make a circle around here. I'm using some fluorescent markers here, and we're going to move around the hole, creating a wagon wheel so that the distance is always the same. Now the next distance is 3 feet, so we really want to make sure here that we get another circle that we can measure exactly where the putts finish. Now we have some exact distances that we can actually measure very accurately how close in proximity wise does the ball finish with the different putts that we're going to have. This information is very, very critical and important, so at the end of the day we can measure, and if we can measure then we can manage where is the scoring going. Is it higher, lower, staying where it is? Remember, the Pro Tour Golf College is all about low scoring, so we need to have exact information back with all our training. Now that didn't take long to set up, so all our students will be able to set this up and, more importantly, understand how they're going to be better putters by consistently using this drill to help them get their ball in the proximity that's going to help them score lower. Avoid those 3 putts. So again, the distances are random, and more importantly the scoring of this drill is really I wouldn't use the word important, but it's really makes it more competitive for you, and you can see whether your averages move up or down as you move along. So we've got a smaller circle here, a small circle, and the radius there is 19 inches, and we've got a bigger circle here, and the radius there is 40 inches. Now the main objective is to see that we can get the golf balls in this smaller area, circle I should say, and once you're able to do that, the points we're going to award is 2 points finishing in here, 1 point in the slightly bigger circle, and if you don't get it in that bigger circle, it's -2. So that puts a little added pressure on making sure that we are able to roll it and focus purely on finishing in that smaller circle. So we're going to start here, and as I said, the putts are all random distances, so go through your routine. It's not about how fast you finish it, but importantly, how are you going to be able to get your preparation right, make sure your routines are the same, and then go ahead and execute and be confident in what you're doing. We have them set up in what we refer to as more like a wagon wheel, where they are at different distances, they've got different brakes in them, they've got different speeds, so you get used to adapting and adjusting to each putt. Remember, stick to your routine, visualize it or internalize it so that you get the same procedure each time before you go into the putt. In all our drills, the students really are expected to hit 10 different putts from 10 different distances. For this occasion, I've just hit 2 putts here where the first one's finished inside the 2-point circle, the other one's in the 1-point circle, and record these scores. The students will record these scores in their logbook, and therefore they can have a weekly average, a monthly average, and a yearly average that they can keep tabs on, and therefore work towards those lower scores.